Again, it's Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. On second down, another run for Dillon. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Rodgers with a keeper. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos. Just shy of the 30. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. It's Murray. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
That turned into a very orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Are you kidding me?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go play action now. Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another another first down. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
Murray going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. Quick slant to Hamler. Touchdown, Broncos. K.J. Hamler. 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll go with Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Rodgers forced out to his left. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. From 13 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach John Furrow. His voice in my head. When you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen. played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Well, his arm strength, never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He finds his receiver, Watson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Washington now brings this out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way home. The Broncos score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Shown right there. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Rodgers now to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25.
I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Rodgers now on first down. And complete once again to Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Crosby with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act in the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson rolling to his right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now they'll run. Murray. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. On play action, now Rodgers. He finds Watson, it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Randy Gregory charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos. Right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, Murray. Room here to run. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Up the middle, it's Williams. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Wilson. That goes out wide to Murray. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's get that touch. Control it. 100%.
Wilson to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back of the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that one there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least